Wir sind zurück, endlich wieder hier, nämlich in der Energiehoch 3 ESL Arena. Schön, dass ihr mit vor Ort seid. Heute hier am letzten Tag, nämlich in Halle 9, nämlich da, wo der E-Sport auf jeden Fall richtig abgeht. Wir haben für euch gleich das nächste Spiel, in diesem Fall das Finale von AirRivals. Und haben natürlich heute noch viele weitere Spiele, beziehungsweise noch 2 weitere Spiele danach. League of Legends, das große Finale der Amerikaner und auch noch StarCraft 2, nämlich das große Finale der Koreaner. Ihr seht schon, im Finale steht irgendwie immer nur eine Nation. Und bevor wir aber natürlich dazu kommen, wie gesagt, jetzt das große Finale in AirRivals. Die beiden Jungs sind die besten 2 Spieler aus 7 verschiedenen Ländern. Wir ermitteln hier heute den besten Spieler im Prinzip und aus Europa und hoffen dann, dass er hat dann die Chance, den Weltcup mitzuspielen, dass er sich dort für uns natürlich gut schlägt. Das werden wir natürlich alles viel später besprechen. Wir wollen die beiden Jungs natürlich jetzt erstmal auf die Bühne holen. Ich bitte euch um einen kräftigen Applaus für Fobio und Mando. Hey guys, nice to have you here on the stage. We are close to begin the big final of AirRivals. Nice to have you guys here. I've already mentioned you are one of the best players out of 7 countries and playing the big final, winning some actually really nice prizes over there. The trophies, the medals, a big computer. How do you feel right now being here on a big stage with such a nice crowd?
I don't know because I'm so nervous and I'm very excited.
You shouldn't be nervous. The people love everyone who is playing games. They will be excited too. They will support you a bit if it's needed. But about the game, I mean, how good are you prepared for this game? What do you think about your opponent? Will it be a close game?
I don't know, but my charters is very strong and your charters is very bad.
Wow. So he just said it's very bad. Do you think it's true? I mean, is he just wrong about that, or what about your preparation?
No, he's a really good player. He shouldn't be saying those stuff.
So about overall the game. I mean, we're here in a big final. Everyone wants to win this. I mean, it's so important for a gamer to win tournaments. It's the first big tournament of AirRivals, being here at gamescom. How does it feel? I mean, your first impression when you just arrived here at the stage, seeing so many people watching you. I mean, what feeling is that?
I'm really nervous. I'm like, there's a big crowd out here. I just can't describe it. I'm really excited, really nervous. I don't know.
We hope for a great game. I think these guys are supporting you. Können wir bitte mal einen ganz großen Applaus für die beiden Jungs bekommen, die hier noch ein bisschen nervös sind? The people will help you guys. They will just support you. We hope for a great game. We hope for a really exciting game, and yeah, I wish you best of luck for the big final, and you too, man. Give us a nice show. Bitte noch mal einen ganz großen Applaus für die beiden Jungs. Wir fangen an mit dem großen Finale AirRivals. Ich wünsche euch jetzt viel Spaß mit der Kommentation.
Thanks, Dennis. Joining me here is Stephanie from AirRivals, and the players are nervous, they say. How about you?
I'm nervous too.
Well, that's going to make for a good show. Tell us about AirRivals as a game, because I think quite a few people here in the audience might not have seen AirRivals, might not know what to expect coming into this final.
AirRivals is a space shooter, and I have a photobomb behind me.
This guy likes his cat.
Yeah, pretty much. AirRivals is a space shooter. It has role-playing elements, and yeah, as you know, 4 gears. Medic, you have tank-like gear, you have high damage gears, and it's mainly PvP focused.
So tell us about the game itself, because you know this is only the European side of a big tournament you guys are running.
Yeah, it's only the European version. So that's 7 countries, and there are also other countries, but we are not publishing it.
Okay, and the winners from this tournament, as Dennis kind of mentioned there, they're going to get themselves a pretty sweet PC, but that's not all, right?
Yeah, we have 2 tickets for Korea. They will participate in the World Championship, and the PC, and 3 cups for the first and the second and third place.
So what about this this match itself? Obviously, we heard there from Mando that his character's awesome and his opponent's character is bad.
We have a new nickname for him. That's Iron Curtain, more like it. He's a really hard and tough guy. And Phobia will have a lot of problems, and we will see later if he is that good as he was yesterday in the semifinals.
So talk to us about the format of the game and how everything's going to go down here.
We will have 3 or more like 2 full arena matches. They will meet in an arena map. Each arena match will consist of 2 rounds or 3, depending. It's a best of 3. And we will see the outcome. If we have an obvious winner, then we don't need 3 matches in total, just 2.
Yeah, just the 2 games. So best of 3 is a format which, if you're into esports, you should be very, very familiar with. I'm not sure if the players are actually ready to go with this one. We had a little bit of a delay here getting started, but it seems like everyone's pretty much ready to go. And your favorite for this one?
Phobia.
Phobia?
Yeah.
I have to say as well, the UK guy, it's got to be said. A little bit of national pride there. Although, is this going to be a close game? I mean, we heard there from Mando that this is not going to be a close game, maybe. But what are your thoughts on the whole, who's going to win this one?
First of all, I'm glad there are no 2 M gears. We have Mando as M gear, a healer medic, and we have Phobia as I gear, a pure damage dealer, hit a runner. And it can be close. It might take a bit, but depends on Phobia how long he will survive. But he needs to survive a lot of times. And M gears can heal themselves. That's a big advantage.
So talk to us about the map and things like that, and what we're going to be expecting to see. Lots of action.
Lots of action, yes, and a lot of hit and runs.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, because we have 2 levels of the map. We have a tunnel system on the underground, and we have open space on the top. And if Phobia is smart enough, he should really stay in the tunnel.
Underground.
Yeah.
So even though, talk us through the mechanics of the different gears, because obviously, you've got the medic class, which is going to be healing, the pure damage dealer. Tell us a little bit about the balance between these 2 classes and how they kind of face off against each other.
Well, usually M gears can back move. They have a reverse engine, so dogfights might be a bit difficult for Phobia. And we already started. So that's the M gear, and he is ready to meet in the middle of the arena. That's Mando, yeah. He's trying to search. Phobia already found him. That's a reverse engine. And dogfights are pretty, you can't fight.
Right now I can't actually hear you, so that would be great if we can turn that up just a little bit in the production room.
Yep.
So talk us through what we're seeing right now and what we can expect to see in the next couple of minutes here.
Well, they're trying to dogfight right now, and as mentioned before, the M gear has an advantage. You can just turn the reverse engine on and back move, and that's pretty bad for the I gear. And Phobia tries to hit and run right now and keep distance, then put some volleys in the air and then run away again. It's a hit and run game. Dogfights will be pretty difficult for him right now. And he's now hiding in the arena itself, and he should really stay underground, because in open space he will definitely will be fodder.
So tell us about the different abilities that each class has, each gear has.
Well, the M gear, as said before, M gears can buff, heal. Usually they are compared to priests, paladins, something like that. They can heal, they can buff, they can also port people to certain locations where they are located at the moment. They have final skills. Every gear has a final skill, or more like 2 final skills, and the M gear can fully heal himself and restore spirit points. Spirit points are needed for the skills, and the M gear usually has a lot if he statted right.
So basically the equivalent to mana, for example, in what you've seen in other games. Okay.
Yeah.
Talk us through the HUD as well a little bit, just so that people here who haven't seen the game can see the health and stuff like this.
Pun? There's still dogfighting. The M gear has some advantages concerning engine. They can slow down pretty fast and navigate better than I gears. I gears can not navigate like this. So he needs to come back and forth the whole tunnel. The I gear, well, he's running.
So what about the current state of where we're at in the game now? Is either of them in an advantage at this point?
Mando, the M gear, is more an advantage. He can heal himself, and the I gear can't at all. He has everyone in the arena has a certain amount of medic kits. We'll say medic kits, shield and energy kits, and a certain amount of in-game money, so they can restore on the supply pad. And if those are used, they have no chance anymore. They can't heal themselves or buy more, even ammo, for example. So the I gear is pretty much on disadvantage here, unless he has enough pierce and damage to down the M gear.
Well, right now it seems to be chasing him.
Yeah.
As you said, the I gear sticking into those underground areas.
Yep. He needs to use the terrain a lot and hide, so the missiles won't hit him at all. He also has a special skill. All of them can barrel roll. If they are timing it right, majority of missiles will just fly passing by. But if you're a B gear, you can just air bomb, and they can't. Usually, they take a lot of damage, even though they roll.
So for the people at home, can you explain the heads-up display, like what we have in the top left there? And we're actually viewing it right now from the M gear's point of view.
Yeah, we are. The interface is the same for everyone. So we have on the top left side, we have the energy bar, the red one, and the shield. Energy bar, if someone is hit, it doesn't regenerate. The shield bar does regenerate. Then we have a fuel display. Well, if you have no fuel, you can't fly anymore. You have the spirit bar. That's similar to the mana bar to use skills, and we have the ammo. So it's pretty easy, actually. Then we have a target on the top, and on the right we have the mini-map and the altitude as well, which is very important.
So it is possible to crash into the terrain?
You can crash, yeah, a lot.
Which I imagine we won't be seeing from either of these guys.
I just hope. Okay, they're hiding again.
Tell us a little bit about the qualification process. How did these players, get to this stage, get to the final today?
Well, they had months to prepare. They had duels and normal tournament registrations, and yeah, the best two of each country have to attend here. They had the semifinals and yesterday in the Progaming Area, and it was also the best of three, and yeah, that's the best of all of them. It's pretty easy system.
And the best of three system, in terms of each individual game itself, we talked a little bit earlier on, there's actually a time limit for each round, so 15 minutes, and if no one kills, if no one gets a kill, then they draw and they replay the game.
No, they receive both a point. It's going with a point system. Well, of course, win 2 points for the kills, and with a draw, they both receive 1 point. That's a bad idea. Okay, he's hiding back again.
So he needs to stay underground, not out in the open.
Yeah, he needs to use the terrain a lot. If he's up there, dogfighting is really a bad idea against an M-Gear. Yeah, he used a kit, you see it in the rings. And that means he has used a few of the kits already. And is still dogfighting.
Talk us through the gears that we're not seeing here today in this game.
Yeah, there's the B gear, the bomber. They have, you can either set it as high defense or high attack. And yeah, carpet bombing, more likely. They have invisibility skills, so they can stealth brigades through a whole polk of people and bomb from there. And then we have the A gear, it's a tank. Well, what else can you say? It's siege mode.
Take lots of damage.
Yeah. And they have a bubble, we call him Bubble. It's a shield to avoid arrows. They will just fly in there and no damage at all. The only gear who can shoot through the bubble is the B gear, so it's a circle of life kind of.
So in this matchup, I mean, the M gear obviously can heal himself.
Yep.
And the I gear is hitting and running the whole time. But you know, how does he turn that whole hit and run thing into picking up a victory in this matchup?
Well, it depends. If Phobia is surviving long enough and the M gear has no skill points anymore, well, loss of mana, then he might have a chance to hit him from the back, and he can't heal himself then anymore. And well, in the time, he needs to kill Phobia, Mando needs to kill Phobia, and the end of the match. The first one.
The first one. Best of three, don't forget.
Yeah.
And the World Championships, is there already a date set for the World Championship already?
There is no date yet, as far as I know, but it will be announced anyways from our side. Okay, hit and run again. Now he's hiding, he's out of luck. Okay, that might be an advantage for Phobia, because he can't find him anymore. Okay, never mind. Okay, use silence. Silence is a skill, so he can't see the missiles coming, and he can't roll them out. And healing again. And he has a lot of buffs, I see, on the top.
What kind of buffs will he have on him now?
Damage buffs for they have 2 pairs of weapon sets. It's the standard weapons and the missiles, of course. And yeah, it's a pure damage buff for themselves. And of course defense buffs. And since those gears are high level, those will be high level skills. They are prepared gears. He has really a hard time. But at least he took down the shield. That's at least something. And he's using a kit again.
Would this be a point where we could see Phobia push?
Depends on the energy bar. I can't see the energy bar of Phobia. But yeah, he's now fleeing and healing himself, the shield and stuff, but he doesn't have any spirit points anymore, and that means no mana. So this might be an advantage for Phobia, but okay, he's hiding in his base right now and buying spirit points mana.
And the money system? Ah, there we go.
Kill. Cheating from behind. Okay, first kill for Phobia.
And I'm pretty sure
he's very happy right now. Okay, if Phobia is killing him this time again, that's one match won for him, and he needs to win a full match again, and then he's the winner. But let's see if Mando will be on a revenge rampage.
I think so after that.
Yeah. Hiding again? No. Dogfight. About the base, there are scout guards on the base, and if you're unlucky and flying as an opponent in the base, then you're also pretty much dead because they hurt a lot, and it's for people who are trying to camp and the back-off system kind of. But Phobia was risking it and was flying in there just to shoot him down.
Tell us a little bit about AirRivals from a new person's point of view. I mean, are they going to come into this and get straight into PvP action? And tell us a little bit about how, when you're a new user, which I guess a few guys who are signing up right now obviously are.
You start off as a mercenary. That means you don't have a nation. We have two nations in this game. That's BCU and Ani. You start as a mercenary for the BCU, for the Imperium, and you are doing the first quests, missions until level 11, and then you can choose to either join the BCU side or the Ani side, and a draw. That's a draw.
So both players get 1 point now. How does this work since Phobia got the first kill?
It should be 1 point for each side, but we will see with the next match if one of them will win one of the matches. But basically, Phobia gets 1 point for this.
And if you're joining us here in the audience, a little bit later on, of course, we will be bringing you the League of Legends final, followed by the StarCraft 2 final. So if you're around for that as well, make sure you stick around. But we've still got plenty more action to come here from the AirRivals final. We saw that first game ending in a draw, but still more to come.